gotta start by, like, I feel like the nostalgia of it all. Like, I'm one of those people who watched the original sort of growing up, and the relationship between your two characters has sort of been at the center of it all. But it feels like you guys take turns in being the adult in the relationship. So how has it been to sort of play that changing dynamic of who is being more mature?
Well, Johnny can't always be the adult in every situation. You know, well, that's in the writing. I mean, that's in the writing, and also in how we play it. And so you know, we don't sit around and say who's going to be the more mature one. It's in the page, and then we play it. But we're also trying to play the complexities of that, so it's not the seesaw of who, you know, who's more mature, seeing things more clearly. But we both have our skewed point of views that come to a point, and that's a lot of fun to play.
That's been great as the seasons have gone on, and like Billy says, it's definitely in the writing, but it's you know, it's in lockstep with the performance and how to not be too early with them seeing each other for who they are, like seeing beneath the surface and finding that these two guys may not be that far off from each other. It's just they had different pathways, and now being able to play those layers in season 4 and now 5. There's some really nice moments in season 5 where, you know, they come together and are helping each other in a way that sometimes is intentional and other times is just not. It's just is based on the fact that they have more of a informed history. And that's something that is very different than the black and white Johnny Lawrence, Daniel LaRusso of the Karate Kid, you know, good and evil. So now those lines are blurred, and it's really fun to play that. And I feel the series, there are times it really gets elevated when we get to play those moments now.
There's something, they both have something to learn from each other.
Yep.
I mean, there's an episode in season 1 called Different But Same, which sets the tone of that. And there's, you know, they're very different, but there's a lot of similarities. And then in our last season, season 4, he trains me Miyagi-Do, I train him Eagle Fang. You know, he teaches me a little defensive stuff, I teach him some aggressive stuff. It's put to use. So both these characters have something that they can learn from each other. And so the divide between them is getting smaller,
right?
You know, and they're, with them in sync is a good thing. Although there's always that landmine you never know when you're going to step on.
One comment away from taking back at it.
They're one step away from a brawl, but yeah.
That's funny. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a good day of interviews.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.